Hello there, this is the Gil-Monster. I'm building Jeff the Killer out of pipe cleaners. What I do is I start with a standard 12-inch length of pipe cleaner, cut it in half, and then I fold that part in half. And I'm making a snake head kind of shape with a split part to form the legs. So that's his head and legs you see there. Jeff wears black shoes, so I'm twisting some black pipe cleaner around the legs down there and cutting it early, so those are going to be his feet. Now I'm making a second diamond, wrapping it around the first diamond, and that's going to make the head three-dimensional. I will wrap a pipe cleaner around the head to make it solid, and then pull the remainder through the back and out the front. That'll be a nose. Now I'm building his arms. I like to make the arms about 3 pipe cleaners thick and give my miniatures about 3 fingers. So that's what we have now. Now I'm bulking up his torso, making a triangular shape that tapers at the waist, and that's how I'm going to bulk up his shoulders. Now comes the most important part. I have some mat board that I'm going to glue to the bottoms of his feet with hot glue. That's going to let me sign the work on the bottom of his feet when I'm done, and I'll use a black marker to color in the edges once I've trimmed off the excess. Now I'm giving him black felt pants, which will be a nice contrast from the black pipe cleaner shoes. I glue one leg at a time and affix those to the inside of his leg and wrap it around. I'll do that again with the left leg. Here comes the hoodie. I'm putting on the torso first, then I'll glue on some separate sleeves and then a little pocket on the front. Now it's time to add the hair. I have an old ratty black wig. People give me things, and so I was able to use this for the figure. Using hot glue to drape it over his shoulders so it comes out of the hood. I'm now adding some drawstrings. This is just from a piece of string I found lying around the studio. So I'm attaching those now onto each of the shoulders. Now it's time to put on the hood, tucking the hair over the shoulders like I wanted. Once I've got the hood where I want it to go, I'll add a whole bunch of hot glue onto his head and put that in place. And then, sorry Jeff, but to finish the hood I'm going to pour a whole bunch of hot glue on the back of your head, pinch the hood shut, and then get a nice tapering effect once I cut it into shape with the scissors. Yeah, a little bit more glue. Sorry Jeff, I know it's painful. Now it's time to paint. I'm using an undercoat of Sharpie markers, specifically red. Jeff has no eyes, or he has no eyelids, I should say. So I'm adding some black marker to give the skull effect right now. Now I'm doing his trademark grin, kind of like the Joker, using thin sharpers to accentuate that, and then I'll use like the standard Sharpie size. Once this is the undercoat is on, I'm going to use acrylic paint. I like using Scribble's fabric paint because it tapers to a point and you can squeeze out how much you want. This is Barn Red. Barn Red is my favorite color for dried blood. So this should be the scab. This will represent the scabs nicely, both the peeled back gums and the torn up eyelids. Now I'm adding a shiny white, a bright white, as the eyes, and I'm using an iridescent Holland blue to fill out his pupils right there. Yeah, he looks good and scary. Awesome. Then for his teeth, I'm using an adobe, a shiny adobe, to get a nice little grin effect. And there we are. And I use Christmas red for all the blood. And there's our Jeff figure so far. Now I'm making the knife. This is white styrene, a .030 inch. So I'm cutting a blade out of it with the scissors. It works pretty well. Just get a nice little knife effect there. Then I will color it with silver permanent marker. This is a felt handle. I'll be wrapping this felt around the handle of the knife. I'll be putting the hot glue on the felt, not on the plastic itself, because it will melt. Now I'm adding some little screws with some iridescent silver paint, and then bringing my Christmas red back to bloody up the blade. And here's Jeff all in his glory, 2 inches tall. He took about an hour to build and 2 hours more of painting. So thank you for watching. Tell me who to build next in the comments section. This has been the Gil-Monster, and Jeff is available in the store right now. So visit fiendweavers.com and subscribe, or Jeff will get you.